Don't look stinky. What is that beard? Look at that question mark beard. What the f? Huh? Kaboom. All right, I found this really interesting video, and it's called The Science Behind Being Creepy, chat. The science behind being creepy. So let's find out.
Imagine being a girl and seeing this man approaching you. Pretty
Oh, hell no. What is that? What is happening?
creepy, huh? You see, for the last 168 hours of my life, I've had it my mission to find out what exactly makes certain people creepy. And what I've realized is that it all comes down to 3 key parts. Number 1, the uncanny valley effect. This explains why that dude is
very true, very true.
So damn creepy to us. To understand it better, I want you to leave aside the whole picture and concentrate on each facial part on its own. If you do that, you'll probably see that his mouth is wider, his eyebrows are thicker, and his eyes are too deep set.
Yep. All of those things add to the spooky type of, you know, response that we have.
Apparently traits that are almost normal, but
oh my god! This one is, I can't, it always is so creepy. This is like the uncanny wall of fame. The spaghetti man. Like, it will never die. AI could get better, sure, but this is on the wall of fame. Yeah, look at his ears. I never even noticed that part. What's with the ears?
it's slightly off can trigger a lot of discomfort in the human brain. Now, you may think that this image was purposely done to creep people out and this phenomenon won't affect your life, but you are wrong, because you can actually trigger it too. How? Well, at first, by neglecting your health and hygiene.
Oh no! You naturally become uncanny valley if you stop bathing and stop taking care of yourself.
Greasy hair, bags under your eyes, cracked lips, and yellow teeth were scientifically proven to make you look a lot creepier.
Bro. Oh no, Chad, are you feeling cold? Ow, you feeling stinky?
So before even thinking of talking to a girl, make sure that you are dressed well, smell good, and are properly groomed.
Don't look stinky. What is that beard? Look at that question mark beard. What the f?
Do that, and the chances of her seeing you as a creep will drop. But will this be enough? You see,
basic hygiene, man. The bar is set low.
The uncanny valley effect doesn't actually stop at uncommon physical appearances. It is also heavily related to ambiguity. I didn't get it the first time I read about it, so let me explain in my own terms. Let's take a look at this dude one more time. The last time, I promise. What do you think is going through his head? Does he like you? Probably not. Does he want to hurt you? Maybe. You don't know for sure what—
Yeah, the expression he's giving doesn't tell his intent. So if anybody makes a face that you cannot clearly tell intent, or in some ways it seems like this look, right? He looks menacing, but he's smiling. So smiling is usually seen as friendly, but his eyes don't feel friendly. Or they have like more of a shock to them, right? Or they feel angry. So it's like usually the combination of two emotions that don't fit together.
What his intentions are. And that, my friend, usually freaks out the human brain. Why? Well, this isn't able to prepare the best next move. If he would have been visibly angry, you would have actually found him less creepy. Now here—
Yes, because if you could tell what emotion is happening, you could tell what response to have. But if you can't tell, like, what the emotion is, if you can't read the room, if there's no context clues that lead you to a conclusion, now you don't know what to do or how to act.
Here's the bad news. Ambiguity is exactly what most of us do.
Oh man, including this is crazy.
While talking to girls. For example, well, you may try to smile in order to seem nicer, but when you fake a smile, the muscle around—
Yeah, bro, I heard a lot of people said, like, specifically one of Mr. Beast's, like, pictures was especially creepy.
your eyes remains the same. So you will send her cues of happiness and anxiety.
Yeah, like I said, like, the eyes telling a different story than the mouth.
At the same time, and that will freak her out. To make things even worse, research indicates that women recognize micro-expressions and emotional cues even better than men.
Uh-oh.
But there's actually a good part. It's pretty easy to remediate—
She's gonna see right through you.
this ambiguity once you are aware of it. How? Well, for the smile example, before talking to her, open your phone camera and look at yourself. If your smile seems like too much—
That expression. Sometimes you can bring people to water, but they drown themselves in it, you know?
Open your phone camera and look at yourself. If your smile seems like too much, dial it back. It was actually revealed that the best smile is a natural smirk
The expression.
that fades. This will help you a lot, but now comes the much more important part. Number 2, behavior. Now, if a certain behavior is creepy or not can be pretty subjective. Fortunately for us, back
What? What is this video? What is this video? Oh, like this guy is like, his choice of video in the background is something.
certain behavior is creepy or not can be pretty subjective. Fortunately for us, back in 2016, 2 researchers called McAndrew and Conkey wanted to find out what are the universal creepy behaviors. So in order to find out, they asked the 1,341 participants to imagine what a creepy person would behave. These are the main characteristics they describe.
The person stood too close to your friend, okay? So, like, not understanding, like, personal space. The person licked his or her lips frequently. Really? I feel bad, because, like, bro probably just has chapped lips. Get chapstick. Get chapstick in a water bottle, I guess. The person laughed at unpredictable times. Okay, so again, like, not being able to read the room or seeming nervous, I bet. The person made it nearly impossible for you to leave. Oh, okay. So they're kind of feeling like the person is, yeah, it does kind of sound like a Salem, that last one, right? Like, not being able to leave.
So let's take them one by one. First, standing too close to the other person.
Oh, no.
Now, when you talk to a girl, it is best to apply the arm's length rule. Basically, at the beginning of the interaction, a safe starting point is about 2 to 3 feet away. But you can't just keep the same distance the whole interaction, so a few moments later, you have to identify how comfortable she is with you. How? Imagine a triangle between your eyes and your lips. If she keeps looking between these points, she's comfortable enough to get closer. But if her gaze stays
Actually, that is scientifically proven. That's the crazy thing.
on your forehead or
Some scientists got together, I'm pretty sure. It's been a while. But I think they literally had eye trackers so they could, like, see, like, where people tend to look. Like, if they like someone, even if it's, like, a friend. From what I remember, they basically studied, like, the differences, like, between a lot of things. Like, your reaction, like, your pulse and stuff like that. Like, and where your eyes looked when it was somebody you knew, somebody you were attracted to, or somebody who was a stranger, or somebody you didn't like, and they were all different.
away from you, it's better to actually increase the distance. Second, licking your lips too
Oh my god, brother, chronic lip licking. Oh, bro, that looks so painful. Ow.
frequently.
You
Now,
need
every type of
chapstick.
nervous tic can actually be seen as creepy by other people, this one especially. To avoid having these kinds of tics, you actually have to acknowledge them and use the competing response technique. For example, if you click your fingers, you can clasp your hands together. If you shake your leg, press your feet on the ground. Over time, this trains your brain to replace the tic with something less noticeable. Third, laughing at unpredictable times. That's actually a way for your body to relieve stress, but you can avoid that by tensing a muscle group for 5 seconds and then relaxing it for 10 seconds. Fourth, making it hard for others to leave the conversation.
I think the biggest thing is like all of these things can maybe help, right? But I think at the end of the day, it's like try not. This is probably hard to do long term, but I don't think you need to deploy all of this. Like maybe short term, right? Maybe it can help. But like I think at the end of it, it's like a lot of these are being too nervous, right? Like if you're licking your lips like a lot, you're probably very nervous. If you're giggling a lot, you're probably very nervous.
Way for your body to relieve stress, but you can avoid that by tensing a muscle group for 5 seconds and then relaxing it for 10 seconds. Fourth, making it hard for others to leave the conversation. Here's the deal. You, I, and most of the other men out there are very good at misinterpreting a girl's cue. Sometimes it seems like she's genuinely interested in the conversation, but she's just polite. So it's better to use the leave first rule and be the one who ends.
This would also be because like women are taught to be friendly. Like most of the time, women are supposed to be friendly, socially kind, welcoming, like, you know what I mean?
ends the conversations. This makes you seem socially calibrated, not needy, and even a little bit mysterious. And with this, your chances of being seen as a creep will drop again, but there's still one part that can ruin all the progress you've made.
Oh, no!
Number 3, intentions. Now here things become...
Yep. This is the biggest one. It's bigger than any amount of lipping. Wow. I'm backwards. Lip licking and anything else, right? It's all about your intent.
more problematic when your intentions are to go for the absolute win. What do I mean by that? Imagine if you and I would meet for the first time and I would suddenly try to become your best friend. It's too much, too
Yep. This is the biggest one.
soon, and it would scare you.
Because, like, many people might be a little socially awkward, but if you're well-intended, I don't think it's, like, a problem.
So when you talk to her,
But if you have other intentions, then what you're, like, putting on, it feels not good.
tame down your intentions a little. Go from, I really want her to like me, to, I just want both of us to have a great time. Of course, you still can, and should show that you like her. This can be done by using certain compliments or physical touches, but, bro, be careful. When it comes to physical touches, you can easily screw things up.
What? I forgot about this video. Her soul left her body from that ass crack, Jesus. God damn!
Fortunately, there are some researchers that actually drew some heat maps that show you where it is appropriate to touch a girl, depending on your relationship with
Yeah, no, not to watch her.
her. Now, even though you've learned how to avoid being seen as a creep, you can still make things weird if you don't know where to talk to them, how to stand out, how to approach them, and even how to maintain a conversation. Fortunately, you can learn all these things in just 387 seconds, and all you have to do is click on this video.
I got a number!
I think a lot of these are very true, right? But like, I think a lot of it just comes down to, like, don't be, like, try to be well-intended. Don't expect anything from anyone or demand it, right? And if you're nervous, like, it happens, but try, like, basically confident people are less likely to be super nervous, right? Like, all of these are good tips, but I feel like the other problem is if you're constantly worried about, like, what if I lick my lips, or what if I move my feet too much and stuff, it's like you're just gonna make it worse. Like, you just need to, like, not overthink it, right? I feel like overthinking it when you already have really bad anxiety or are nervous is like, not gonna help. Like, what was the title? It's called The Science Behind Being Creepy. Yes,